you gonna do? What 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 are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Okay. You know how I always say, shit happens. It's amazing. No matter how much you prepare, something's always bound to happen. I try to get everything set up perfect, and I start and I realize that Instagram wasn't connected, and you just get it all set up and you think everything's perfect. That's the time I should wonder. Welcome everybody to Over the Ridge number 16. Wow, 16 shows so far. So now I have a wonderful, beautiful, amazing, talented guest who has to join in the podcast when I had to redo everything at the starting point. It canceled her out as well, and I'm waiting for her to come back in. But welcome everybody. Gwendolina, hello, Italia. Trish, Tina, Clara, Yolanda, hello, Pam. Always wonderful to see all your wonderful, I'm going to say your wonderful faces, but your wonderful presence. I can see your faces there, yes. Patrizia from Calabria, thank you for, I love when you put where you're from because it's an instant visual of knowing where people are from. Glory, yes. Happy Mother's Day to all of our mothers, all of our wonderful mothers, either here or not. We still have to keep in mind that they are always within us. And happy Mother's Day to my lovely wife, Devon, as well. She is a stepmom, so technically she is a mother. Still waiting for my guest to come in before I introduce her. And hopefully everything will sort out. But I thought rather than wait for her to come back in, I'll just start the show and we'll go from there. I want to reiterate to everybody that we are leaving a week from today to go to Europe. But I'm going to do the show next Sunday as well because we're leaving. Wonderful. She's coming in. Okay. There we go. Perfect. I'm going to do the show next Sunday. I think it's the 19th is okay. That's okay because we leave later in the evening. So we will do the show next week, but I believe the show after that, the next following Sunday, I will have to take a little hiatus because I'm going to be doing a live TV show called Domenica Inn in Italy, in Roma, with Mara Venier. Mara Venier, I've known her for many, many years. She's a the most popular talk show host in Italy. And she's actually married to Nicola Carraro, who just happened to be the producer of my very first movie in Italy. My very first movie called I Paladini, otherwise known as Hearts in Armor. Hearts in Armor, which we filmed for 3.5 months in Puglia, not Puglia, in Sicily, on Mount Etna. But he produced that movie, and he is the husband of Marta Venier, the show I'm going to do in Italy, for all the Italians that may not know that. So there's a long history there. All right, so I will let people know when I cannot do the show. It'll only be, I'm going to do it while I'm in Europe, but it'll only be if that time period on Sunday we're either traveling or doing a concert or another TV show. I want to say a shout out to everybody in Finland, because I'm going to be coming there in a couple of weeks to do a wonderful show, a music show. I'll let you know more about that. But we're coming to Finland, and we're coming to Bulgaria, we're coming to Greece, we're coming to Albania. Albania will be a first for me, doing concerts in Albania. And London, we're finishing up with a concert in London. It'll be very, very nice. All right, I want to introduce our beautiful, stunning person and voice. Her name is Christine Love, and how apropos that she is the goddess of love as well. She sings like a goddess of love, and how apropos to have her on Mother's Day. So let me bring Miss Christine Love into the podcast. Hello, sweetie.
Ron. Hi,
Hello,
Ron.
Christine. Oh, you're
It's
so
so
beautiful.
good to see you. Oh, thank you so much, Ron, for having me here today. Mother's
Now,
Day.
Mother's Day, absolutely. Now, what you didn't know was everything went to hell when I started the broadcast, because I realized that Instagram wasn't logged in, wasn't clicked in. And
Got
so I
it.
had to go back and do the whole thing again. And it's always a process.
I thought it was all
I,
me.
I thought you would be looking at a blank screen like I told you would be, and you're thinking you're waiting for me to come back in,
Yeah.
you're waiting for me,
I,
and it never happened.
yeah. Like I checked and I put do not disturb. So I'm like, I checked. But thank you
I
so
even
much,
tried. I
Ron.
tried calling you. And your phone said she's not taking any messages. I went, oh
Yeah.
no,
I
oh
know, because I
no.
was like trying to like make it all
But
clear for our podcast today.
but you're here now. You're here now. That's all that
Yes,
matters.
thank you so much for having me
Say
on Over the
hello to
Ridge.
everybody. We
Hi,
are.
everybody. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Happy
Yes, we
Mother's
have
Day,
a
Devin.
whole bunch of people
Yes. All
on
over the world.
Instagram, all over the world,
Yes.
have joined in. We have, God, so many people from all over the world. It's so wonderful.
Oh, hello. Hello, friends of Ron. All
Italy,
over the world.
France,
Oh,
Germany,
yes.
Estonia. God, I can't
Wow.
name all the countries that we're touching right now. We have friends all over the world here. So I wanted to tell a little bit about Christine. She and I have performed together a handful of times, right? Different things.
Yes. Yes.
And I think the last one was at Vibrato, wasn't it?
Yes,
At
that's
Vibrato?
right. It was Eden Alpert's birthday.
Eden Alpert's birthday at Vibrato. Eden
Speaking.
Alpert
Yes.
is the owner of Vibrato in the top of Beverly Glen in Los
Yes.
Angeles.
Beautiful, beautiful
It's a
place.
beautiful venue, and she operates a wonderful, wonderful jazz club. They don't
She
just have
does.
jazz, but mostly jazz. If you want to,
Oh, incredible.
people in that area,
Incredible
yeah.
talent.
So
Happy
Christine
birthday,
came.
Eden. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Happy birthday.
Yeah. Happy birthday.
And happy
Birthday's
Mother's
coming
Day
up.
to you. You are
Happy
also a
Mother's
mother.
Day. Yes, I am. I'm a mother to one daughter. Yes, I got one daughter, and her
And
name's Chinza.
she's also a singer, Chinza.
She is, and she had the blessing to meet you too, and to come to your home and gain so much wisdom from you. She has carried that with her, your presence, your wisdom that you shared. And my daughter's such an old soul. Actually, she's like she's like 60 here, and but she's 23 now, and I'm so blessed to be her mom, and she's incredible.
Speaking of moms, you have a
Yes.
picture behind you.
I do, yes. That is my mom. That is my mom, Cecile. And this was her photo taken when she was 16 years old. So, and she told me it was like not even planned. Her friend's dad was a photographer, and they said, "Let's go to my dad's place." And she just, I think her uniform, she was had her uniform on, and they just made her look like, oh, it's like a glamour gown. And she was 16 here, and everything that I am is because of my mom, and I carry her with me. And this is another picture of her at Mastro's. She used to come watch me at Mastro's, where we met. And
That's right. We
there's my
did meet at
mommy.
Mastro's.
So
Oh,
happy Mother's Day to my mom, Cecile, up in heaven. Um, she's everything. She's my greatest inspiration. She's a part of me, and I continue to get inspired by her love and everything that she was. She's always with me. So
how
I love you,
beautiful.
mommy.
All right, I want to show everybody now. I want to bring in a clip that you did
Mm,
not too long ago, I don't think.
yes.
And
Yeah,
it was of you were apparently in the audience,
I was.
and they handed you a microphone, and who was on stage was a gentleman named David Foster. Now,
That's
David
right.
Foster, for people that don't know, is a composer, a piano player, a writer of many classical and pop hits over
Yes.
many years. He would
Mm,
write songs with Linda,
that's right.
his ex-wife Linda
Mm,
would write the lyrics, right?
they would. They would. They made incredible songs together. And I was just remembering that I got to meet Linda Thompson through you and Devin at a show in Westlake. And Devin knew how much that song of Linda was a part of my career. I Have Nothing. And she said, Linda's coming. So this was just like a full circle. And my mom was actually there too, which that song of Linda Thompson was my mom's ultimate favorite song for me to
Wow.
sing. So for my mom to meet Linda Thompson at your show where we were at was just a dream come true for me and my mom. It
So
was
this
just,
clip I'm about to show is with
hmm
David Foster, who wrote the music for this
yes,
tune. Linda wrote the
yes,
lyrics,
yes.
and it was popularized by another very famous singer who's no longer with us, Miss
Hmm
Whitney Houston.
hmm
And so David Foster was on stage with his
Yes,
band and all, and they
yes.
literally gave you the mic to sing that song
Yes,
where you were standing.
I didn't know that was going to happen because just my friends from Indian Wells got me a ticket on the last minute on the day. And I just came from Hawaii with my husband, and they said, "Are you in town? We want to get you a ticket to watch David Foster here at the McCallum Theater in Palm Desert." I'm like, "Oh my God, this will be the first time I'm watching David Foster in person." So I didn't know what was going to happen that day. I was sitting, I think, in the 10th row. I was just thrilled to watch him in person because his music has been part of my career in the Philippines throughout my life. So I was just thrilled to watch him. And this happened.
Yeah, pretty amazing. Okay, here we are. Uh, I want to just preface this by going, I hope this blows all of you away because it certainly blows me away. I've heard her sing this before and it never stops just boggling the mind. how this
Thank
woman, how this voice comes out of this little body.
you.
Here we go. This is Christine Love, and the name of the song is I
Have
Have Nothing.
nothing. Mhm.
Here we go.
Don't make me shoot, right?
Here we go. Don't make me close one more time. I don't wanna run anymore. Saying I am if you dare. You'll stand there, anyway. Walk away from me. Walk away from me. Don't you dare walk away from me. I have nothing, nothing, nothing if I don't have you. Thank you, Mr. David Foster.
Good job, Christine.
This is my mom's ultimate favorite song. She passed away 2 years ago, and she absolutely loved me singing this, and it made her so happy. So
Well, that's
it
nice
just
to hear.
made her so happy, and she's smiling
Thank you
again.
for sharing. And,
Thank you, David. Thank you so much. Dream come true. Thank you so much.
I want to point out that was me.
Yeah. Oh, God. You, the thing that struck me was everybody's reaction instantly when you started singing. So wonderful.
That
God,
was
it
all
gets
my
me.
mom. That was all my mom. I was like, I felt like my mom was with me in that moment because she would have wanted to experience that with me, and I know she was there. I just know she was. So, what a celebration of my mom's love, that moment, because that was for her.
Yep. Tiziano says, Mamma Mia, what a voice.
Oh, Tiziano.
Tiziano is our producing partner in Italy.
Oh, hello,
Say hello.
Tiziano. I would love to meet you.
Someday.
Yes.
Someday.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Amazing, amazing. Tell me your first. What got you into singing? How old were you when you decided I'm going to be? I can sing. What happened? When did that happen?
So I was a little girl in Sydney, Australia. Still a little girl till now. I was actually into sports a lot in Australia. I was in track and field. I was in swimming, but I just knew I had a passion for the arts as well. I would be so into like making Easter hat parades. I would go at competitions for those, and then just one day I was like listening to the radio, and a song came up, and I was by my mom's window, and it was "The Greatest Love of All" of Whitney Houston. And I just remember that moment, and I keep recalling how that felt. That little girl that said, Mommy, I think I want to become a singer. Because I was singing along to Whitney with that song, The Greatest Love of All. And it was just that moment. I knew it. I was so excited to tell my mom, Mommy, I think I want to become a singer. I really remember that moment by the window when the radio was playing in my mom's room. And that was it for me. That was the moment I knew. And I just started singing along. And then in school, I would be in plays, and I just knew that was a part of me. And my mom was actually a songwriter. So she had been a songwriter when I was a little girl. And it happened also accidental. There was a song competition in the Philippines. And it was like it's a secret, like you don't know who's joining. So she actually was part of the finals with like all professional award-winning songwriters, and she got in, and so that started her songwriting discovery. So music was in the family, definitely, and everything I am now, and everything, just believing in my dreams and pursuing everything that I did is because of my mom. She's my best friend, and she's still there with me.
That's
So
so
that was it.
important, that believing when other people believe in what you're doing when you're that young
Yes.
and following through. But you have to have the wherewithal to actually follow through
Yes. The
and make
support
something
group.
of it, to follow and to, because in whatever you pursue, especially in a creative way, there's always going to be hurdles that you have to get over,
Absolutely.
walls you
Absolutely.
have to step over, and you have to
Exactly.
always keep going and never give up. People are always
Absolutely.
asking me, what, give me, Ron, any advice for new musicians, new
Yeah.
actors, new,
Yeah.
and I just say, don't stop. Don't
Yes.
stop
Yes. That's good.
pursuing your passion. Do what your passion is in life.
Yes. That's it.
So,
Exactly. Never
and you
stop
have to keep going.
and enjoy it along the way, right? Yes.
Yeah, that if you enjoy following your passion and doing working at your passion, that we as musicians and
Yes.
actors are very blessed to be able to do, it really doesn't feel like work.
Exactly. I'm just thankful I wake up every day. I'm so thankful for that, that I get to do what I love to do. And and just the goal to make people, to bring joy to people or touch them in some way with a song that meant something to them. It means everything to me. Yeah.
And tell people where you regularly perform.
Yes.
Tell
Yes,
them where you are. And go ahead.
I, I'm now performing at a supper club in Indian Wells in the Palm Springs, Palm Desert area. And this is every Thursday night. It's a beautiful supper club, the Indian Wells Resort Hotel. And I'm so blessed to be there and to be able to bring joy and sing these songs from back in time, from the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, some Frank Sinatra, Elvis Presley, who my daughter and I love. So a lot of songs that I grew up with, my mom loved, and I get to meet so many people each week, and I just that I consider that such a blessing to just meet people and know how music heals them, that that it really touches their hearts. And that's where I'm at Thursdays, but I just have two more until I take the summer off. So we take the summer off here in the desert and then come back in October. But they can check my website where I'll be at if they want to come get in touch and see me.
So
Yes,
Christine Love Music, at Christine Love Music, is your
yeah,
Instagram
yes,
name, moniker,
yes,
and that's the best place
yes,
to follow what you're doing and all, right?
yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, yes,
All right, cool. All right, I want to, because it's Mother's Day,
yes.
and it's also happens to be another very special day for
Oh, yes, that's
myself
right.
and
That is
Devin.
right. Yes.
2.5 years after we were first married in Ventura County, California, 2.5 years later, we renewed our vows in Puglia
Beautiful. Yes.
because we had visited there, and we went to a place called the Borgo Ignazia. Borgo Ignazia. And they pretty much put on an impromptu wedding
Yeah.
renewal for us, the
Wow.
owners of that establishment.
Wow.
And we had several friends from around Italy, and a friend from Florida, and some other friends from Germany come and stay with us and share this moment of renewing our vows two
That's
and a half years
precious.
later. So this technically today, the 12th of May, is our second wedding anniversary. Not
Yes.
not second year, but our second
Yeah.
actual wedding anniversary.
From
So
the renewal
we
of
celebrate
vows.
both. So I
Yes.
wanted I wanted to sing this song dedicate it to my lovely Devon.
Yes.
It's called For the Rest of My Life. This is a song I recorded on one of my past CDs.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. For the rest of my life. No one told me there'd be days like this. Nothing makes sense without you. Out my window, there's no leaves on the trees. Guess they don't wanna stay. Now that you've gone away, it's a cross I had to bear inside. Oh girl, I can't believe how I hurt you so much. You're still here in every fiber of me. God knows how much I want you back. I'm sorry. And I just want to kiss you again. For the rest of my life, I belong with you. Nothing matters more to me. You're more precious than the air I breathe. And I swear I will be there just to hold you, yeah. I'll never Everything is always making it up on the spot.
Yes.
Here we go. You know, it's freaking hard to sing a song when you get all emotional.
Yes. I
I'm
can
finding
feel it.
that out more and more.
That's okay.
Tell me when will I feel summer begin? Feel the warmth of you round me. Time is wasted till I see you again. Every beat of my heart hurts while we're so far apart. I just want to hold you again. For the rest of my life, I belong with you. Nothing matters more to me. You're more precious than the air I breathe. And I swear I will be there right beside you, yeah. I'll never hide love away. Every moment I can't be with you feels like my life is in need of rescue. For the rest of my life, I belong with you. Nothing matters more to me. You're more precious than the air I breathe. And I swear I will be there right beside you, yeah. I'll never hide love away. For the rest of my life, the rest of my life. Ooh, ooh.
So beautiful, Ron. Happy anniversary to you and Devin. What a song.
Oh,
Just
God.
it's so soothing, and you got all emotional, and
I think
that
I
just shows.
butchered it once.
No,
weird.
you didn't.
It's
It was
weird how
flawless.
I don't know how somebody can cry during a song. I
Yeah.
remember Betty Buckley crying every time she sang memories from that play called Cats.
Really? Ah,
And she, if you've never heard her
yeah,
sing that song,
yeah,
wow, but she would
yeah.
literally sob while she was
Oh,
singing that
wow, that's a
live
lot.
to an audience. I don't know how she does it.
Yeah,
Because if
that's a
I just
lot of
kind of
emotions.
get a little over, the
Yeah,
chords
you get
go out the
choked up.
window, everything just goes out the window. But,
I know, I know. I feel you. I've had those moments on stage,
it's
and
live. It's live. We're doing this live right now, and this is
yes.
one of the things you have to deal with. So there we
Oh, it
go.
was beautiful. It was beautiful. And when you got emotional, that's even more beautiful. It just shows your love for Devin. And I just remember when we were at your home, I just see your love. It's like those little glances you have to Devin, those little embraces. It's just, I see your love. It's so pure. And
So
you're so,
happy anniversary, my love.
yes, happy anniversary, Devin. Oh my goodness, what true love you have. It's a precious, precious thing. I love
Bone
everybody.
anniversary. There we go.
Yes, that
Oh
was a
yeah.
beautiful song,
Uh,
Ron. Very soothing, very
yeah, Pam, thank
comforting.
you. Thank you for it's just being real.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
That's all you can do when you sing something live like that.
Exactly. Exactly. Beautiful.
Who would have been a big influence on you early on? You said Elvis. You love the music of
Yes.
Elvis. You and your mom love that.
Yes.
Any
Yes.
other major influences for you?
Whitney Houston.
Whitney Houston.
Definitely.
Okay.
Yes. She just, I think that was it. That was that moment. I heard her voice and I sang along with her. Ah, it just lifted me in some way that I knew I was meant to do this. I was meant to do it. And my mom's my hero. She held my hand through this dream, through every step of the way. Just,
Here's a story that I've never really told before. I'll tell it to
mm,
you based on
okay.
this.
Yes.
I was in South Africa.
Mm,
I was hosting a show. I think it was a Miss World
mm,
contest, and I was actually in the pool of the hotel, which was
mm,
gigantic pool, the biggest
mm,
pool I've ever seen in my life, at this
mm,
place called Sun City.
mm,
And this guy, I was just swimming by myself, and this guy across the pool calls
mm,
me, hey, Ron, Ron,
mm.
come, yells at me, and I couldn't see until I got closer. I go over to it, and it's Bobby Brown.
Oh my. Okay.
Bobby Brown.
Wow.
He
Wow.
goes,
Yes.
"Hey, Ron, hello. I just wanted to say hi. We're also in Sun City here for some other events." And I look behind him,
Mm-hmm.
and this little Miss Whitney sitting behind him.
Ah. Oh
She's got
wow.
no makeup on. She's got a
Yeah.
little hat on, wrap, and
Yeah.
she's just taking some
Yeah.
sun.
Yeah.
And I went, "Holy crap! It's Whitney Houston. Wow. Okay."
Yes.
So I got to meet them
Wow.
there,
That's
and it was
awesome.
wonderful.
Wow. Wow.
She is. You're correct. She's without a doubt the most
Incredible.
amazing voice. That I'm
Exactly.
very sad that we have lost that, but
Mm-hmm.
how lucky we are to still have her
Her music,
recordings of
her
that
voice.
time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She lives on. She lives on. I just remember the time I met you at Mastro's when I was watching you with my mom for 10 years probably in the Philippines. So that was a moment for me. I actually I remember I had a show at Vibrato. I think 3 days before you were going to have a show, so I saw you on the calendar, and I'm like, "Oh my God, mommy, Ron Moss is going to do a show. Rich Forrester." So my mom was like, "Oh my God, when will you meet him?" And I'm like, "Someday, someday." And I just knew, "Oh my God, someday I'll meet him." And then probably a week or two, you and Devin walked into Mastro's Beverly Hills when I was singing that night. And I can't believe this. It's Ron and Devin. So, and I was just so thrilled. And what a sweet, sweet, sweet Devin. She was so welcoming and so sweet. And she was the first one I said hello to. And I'm like, "Hi, Devin." I just remember that moment. So thank you. Like,
And of course, your voice just captivated. I mean, we've seen you see singers sometimes in various clubs, and
mm,
they sing, and you're doing your stuff and all, but your voice, you just captured everybody. I could see that. That was
ah,
obvious. There was something
oh, thank you
very,
so much. Thank you
very
so much.
special, and that's why we wound up doing a few shows together. And
Yes, we did. Oh, I
you never
cherish
know.
those
Maybe
memories.
we can arrange something over in Europe. You never know what happens.
Yes, I would love that. Absolutely. Yes,
Would you grace everybody with another live song? Do you
I
have
would
something
love
that
to.
you
I
might be
would
able to
love
put
to.
together there?
I would love to. So, at the supper club I sing at, this lovely lady requested me to sing this for her husband's birthday. And this was a couple of weeks ago, and I've come to love this song. So, I think I'd like to do this one today for
What's it
everybody
called?
at La Vie en Rose.
Oh, okay.
So,
And you
yes.
play. You have a little track you can play.
I
The
think I'm
track,
going to play. Yes.
it doesn't
Mm-hmm.
always sound like
Yeah.
pristine, but it'll be something
Mm-hmm.
you can sing with.
Yes.
Go
Yes.
for it.
All right, we're going to do it. To all the mothers out there. Hold me close and hold me fast. The magic spell you cast. This is La Vie en Rose. When you kiss me, heaven starts, and my I see La Vie en Rose. When you press me to your heart, I'm in a world apart, a world where roses bloom. And when you speak, angels sing from above. Everyday words seem to turn into love songs. Give your heart and soul to me, and life will always be loving on. Happy anniversary, Ron and David. When you press me to your heart, I'm in a world apart, a world where roses bloom. And when you speak, angels sing from above. Everyday words seem to turn into love songs. Give your heart and soul to me, and life will always be loving and
Oh my God, you're ripping my heart out.
oh,
Christine, you're destroying me today.
oh
Uh,
no!
oh my God.
I hope that sounded okay.
It's the best we can do right
Yeah,
now, technically, just because the feeding of a speaker into another microphone and all that stuff doesn't
sure.
always
Yeah,
come out the way you want it. But your
yes.
voice translates beautifully.
Mm.
That's the most important part.
I'm so thankful to be able to have crossed paths with you. Your presence
Oh,
is is very calming. My daughter and I have been inspired by that. We know, with all the craziness of this world of entertainment, the industry and everything, there's a lot of noise. But it's like you have somehow, like being around you and Devin have actually taught us to be in that calm, to just be in the present moment and just be still. And that is truly something that I would wish for everybody to have that peace, that calm. And so thank you, Ron, for exuding that energy to everybody that you meet, to everyone who knows you. Even just on video like this, I've seen comments like, just look at Ron. His energy is so calming. I've seen these comments and I'm like, I agree. I so agree. I've witnessed it. My daughter Chenza's witnessed it. So I'm very thankful for that because that's so essential.
Oh, I have much gratitude. Thank you. You and I had talked earlier about energy, about vibration, about frequency, and I am more and more and more convinced that
Yes.
everything around us is energy. Everything
I
within us is vibration, and we can heal ourselves with vibration. There's something called med beds. If you haven't heard that term, you will very soon. Med beds is a new technology that's been hidden from us for many years and is now going to be revealed because we're changing the vibration of our earth. And we are going to be able to be healed by frequency, by vibration. And so I think music plays into that in such a great way. And I think that's why we respond the way we do to
Yes.
music. That's why I respond the way I do to your voice. Your voice I do the same with Andrea Bocelli. When he sings, it's like
Yes.
I can just barely keep it together.
I know.
I
get
lose it. I lose it.
get it. It
If
just
I
touches
hear
you,
certain
yes.
frequencies, like
Yes.
certain songs will touch me in a
I
way
believe in that.
and I can't help the feeling that
Right.
happens.
Yes.
It's
yes.
an emotional, visceral feeling that I can't
Yes.
control.
I
One
agree.
of them was Andrew Lloyd Webber's Phantom of the Opera. I went to see it with the original. I'm going to remember his name. I can't
Michael
remember.
Crawford.
Michael Crawford
Yes.
was singing, and when he
Yes.
sang "Music of the Night,"
Ah.
just before the intermission, he sang that song, and I was a wreck.
Oh, I believe you. I'm the
I'm
same
not
way.
a guy that cries easily or any of that stuff. I was frickin' sobbing.
Yeah.
I was sobbing from the inside out, hearing those frequencies of what he sang.
Yes. Yes.
And he
yes.
sang it in such a subtle, almost effeminate way. And I don't mean that to be bad. He didn't have a real strong, manly
get it.
baritone voice. He
I
had
get
more of a falsetto tenor sort of thing happening. But
Very
the
light
frequencies and
yes.
the tune of Andrew Lloyd Webber's music just struck me inside, and I was
absolutely.
destroyed. I literally had to sit there sobbing
Yes.
while everybody
Oh,
was filing
wow.
out to go to
Wow.
intermission.
Yes.
Sobbing while I go. I'm trying to control myself enough to come
Yes.
back to earth.
Yes.
'Cause
I know
was
what you
off,
mean.
I was off somewhere.
I know what
And
you mean. I know exactly.
And I was
what
kind
you
of
mean.
doing this because tears
Yeah,
were
yeah, yeah.
streaming down my face, and I couldn't stop it. I couldn't
Yeah.
stop it.
Yeah.
And I had to. It took me 10 minutes of the
Oh,
intermission
you're not
to
alone.
just regain my composure enough to
Isn't it?
come back and enjoy the rest of the play because
Exactly.
it destroyed me. So vibration is so powerful.
I agree.
So
I
powerful.
100% agree with you. I
So
believe
I'm
in
going to
it
look
so
at
much.
the music that we do from now on can have a certain vibration that
Yes.
I want it to affect people.
Yes.
And I think
yes.
I think there's a healing element to it.
I was just gonna say it is. It just feels like there's a healing element every time. music. You hear music, you feel a sense of healing somehow. Yes.
Yeah.
Vibrations. I 100% agree with you, and I know exactly where you're coming from when it just moves you like that. It moves you, and you can't help it.
No, you can't help it. So, based on that,
Phantom of the Opera. Yes.
I'm going to see if
the
I
music.
can. I'm going to see if I can get through one more here.
Yes,
This is
yes, please.
This is an original song. It's on my new album called Surprise Trip Love. For anybody who doesn't know, there's a new album out, Surprise Trip Love.
Yes.
Devin and I and Tiziano Cavallari produced a movie. It's a couple years ago now. By the time it takes to get it all done, but
Was
it's
that
out.
the one we
in-
watched at your house? Was that the one you
I
watched?
think
at
we
the
did.
theater?
I think we did. You watched
Yeah.
a very early incarnation of it without all the stuff. I think we just gave you a little preview of it, but
Yeah, the teaser.
it was
yeah.
called. The movie was called Surprise Trip. In Italy, it's called Viaggio a Sorpresa. And I wrote the music for that, and so this is one of the songs. It's called on the album. I added another 5 songs to what I wrote for the movie, and this
Yes.
is one of the songs I added called "Follow Your Heart." See if I can get through this one now. There are things out there you can't really see. They're beyond your field of real. There are layers of dimensions, energies of light, decalcify your true self and feel. The scars of my experience are still etched in my mind, but there's always a bigger bear. Don't underestimate the hole your absence would leave. You cannot drink yourself sober there. Follow your heart, it's always right, always true. Follow the art of being you. I'll sing a funny song, forgive and take miss. This too has come to me in a dream. If you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there. Let your consciousness flow into the stream. I often think, where would I be now if I'd only made some choices that were different somehow, somehow. Don't be afraid to go out on a limb. That's where the sweetest fruit does grow. A canvas framed in silence of a picture without color. Keep your eyes open in darkness and we know. Follow your heart, be in you, be in you.
Wow. Follow your heart of being you. That's so beautiful. What a beautiful lyric. Beautiful, Ron.
I took a little creative liberty.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard the word decalcify in a song?
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's something new. That's a new.
That's a
Yeah.
new one, yeah.
Yeah.
Decalcify your true self and feel.
Uh-huh.
That refers to the pineal gland right in the middle of our head, otherwise known as the third eye.
Mm.
Because through the process of a lot of crap that's in our environment and
Yeah.
things that have been given to us, like fluoride in our toothpaste, it calcifies that pineal gland, and that pineal gland is the secret to intuition, to a lot of feelings and a lot of dimensions that we're now finding that we're going to be able to explore as
I love that. I love that.
people. So
Opening the gates to this.
opening the gates to a lot of consciousness and a lot of different dimensions. So that's what
Consciousness.
that is.
Absolutely. I love that. I would love to elaborate and talk to you more about that.
We will talk later. There's a lot
Yes.
to talk about with that.
Yes, yes.
But it's just opening up different dimensions because we are transitioning this world into a higher level of consciousness. And we need it. God knows we need it.
We do.
But the big transition is happening. That's why I always say, everybody keep the faith in this crazy ass world we're in, because things are going to change. They are changing.
Yes.
You just may not be aware of what's going on beneath the surface right now, but a lot of things are changing for the better.
Right. Yes. I love that. I love that. We look forward to that for the better.
So we are actually at the end of our broadcast here. I know
I knew it.
we started a little late, and we've gone over a little bit. So I just want to thank you, my love, my
Thank you,
Christine
Ron.
love, for
Oh,
being the sweetness that you are, and the pure soul that you are.
oh, thank you so much, Ron. I am so thankful for you and Devin. I am truly thankful and grateful to you both. Thank you for having me today on Mother's Day, for allowing me to share my love for my mom and to celebrate her and all the mothers out there.
Let's give all the mothers a shout out here
Yes.
and wherever they are.
Yes.
And
Sending
yeah.
lots of love,
bring a
lots
lot
of
of
warm
love.
hugs, whatever
And
they're
again,
going through, right?
Again,
Yeah.
a happy anniversary to my lovely Devon.
Yes, happy anniversary, Devin. Yeah. I hope to see you soon in Arizona.
I do too. We can always keep in touch,
Yes,
where there's always the FaceTime type stuff and all that. We
yes.
can do that when we're.
Thank
And
you for
you're
having
going
me
to
today.
come to Italy. You're coming to
Yes,
Italy later in the year. So
yes,
keep in touch and let's see if we can
yes.
meet up there. You never know what could happen.
Absolutely. I would love to. I would love to.
Everybody, thank you for sharing this with us.
Thank
This
you,
was a
everyone.
felt like an intimate, private moment
Yes,
we had today with
yes,
everybody.
yes,
I
yes.
love you guys. I love you. I love you guys. They're so wonderful to tune in with us every Sunday, and we will be back next Sunday. Yes, the 19th. Even though we're leaving that day to travel to Europe, we don't leave
Yes.
until later in the evening. So I will still be doing the show next week, and after that, probably not. But catch us next week. I'll
Yes.
put out little flyers. You know who is very wonderful at helping us with
Yes.
the flyers
Who?
and things I have for
Yes.
my podcast is
Yes.
Angelique. Angelique
Angelique.
Angelique
Thank you,
DeVry.
Angelique.
Angelique
And
is absolutely wonderful in helping us Here
Yeah.
we go.
Oh, she's an
Miss
angel.
Angelique.
Hi, Angelique. You're an angel.
She is an angel.
Definitely.
She's in Amsterdam, and
Oh.
she helps us keep track of a lot of our European
Mm-hmm.
communications and things. So thank you,
Yes.
Angelique, for that. And
Yes.
we have a lot of friends all over the world. So I'm saying
Yes.
Happy Mother's Day to all of you, to your
Yes.
mothers, to
Yes.
Angelique, to your mom.
Thank you, Ron. Thank you so
Um,
much.
and we will see you as soon as we can. So
Yes.
everybody, hang with me, Christine, and
Okay.
we'll pull out of the podcast,
All right.
and
All right.
we will
Take care,
see you all
everybody.
next week.
Have a
Say
blessed
goodbye
Sunday.
to Christine.
Bye, guys. See you
Sending you love.
soon.
Ciao, ciao.